Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to recreate this natural glam hair and makeup look. To get started, I'm going to add my clip-in hair extensions to give my hair added length and volume. I will have a direct link to shop my favorite hair extensions in the description box down below, as well as discount codes, so check that out. So once I have my extensions in place, I'm going to clip my hair up in two sections and begin to curl. I'll also be using two hair products. I'm going to be using the Away Texturing Hairspray and the Marc Anthony Bye Bye Frizz Humidity Shield Hairspray. This again is going to add texture, volume, and hold to the curl. So I'm going to begin curling always away from my face, beginning with the bottom layer of hair and working my way up in each section. And again, everything used or mentioned in this video will be listed down below, so check that out for more information or direct links to shop. So once I have my hair curled, I'm just going to take my fingers and a rat tail comb and just sort of mess these up and loosen them up a bit. Moving on to makeup, I'm going to just clip my hair out of the way. And I ran out of memory on my SIM card at this moment and didn't know, and I was still filming. So I missed a little bit of the footage here, and just to fill you guys in and catch you up, I first primed my face using the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydra Face Primer. This is a moisturizer and primer in one. Then I used two shades of Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. So I mixed two colors to get the right shade and applied this on all over. And then to give a bit more coverage, which is where I realized my SIM card was full and I switched it out, I'm going to add the concealer on any troublesome areas, so breakouts, redness, etc., and also the under eye. And I'm just going to blend this out with two brushes. One, of course, is a bit smaller for smaller areas, and then to blend out the rest, mainly towards the bottom, I'm going to use a larger tapered brush. To set the foundation and concealer, I'm going to use my Aaliyah Soft Focus Finishing Powder and a light tapered brush. I'm going to pack that on and place this on the under eye, forehead, the sides of my nose, and chin. Basically the T-zone, any area that's going to give you that possible oil or shine. This is also going to help soften the look and texture of the cream product, giving a more natural finish and like an overall soft focus blur effect. Next, I'm going to use my MAC bronzer. This is the Canyon Dreamin' Next to Nothing Bronzing Powder. And taking a really big fluffy brush, I'm placing this on my neck, jawline, basically around the face, framing the face, so forehead, cheekbones, just adding a little bit of color and depth. Then to contour, I'm using my Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm going to use a smaller brush this time to get a bit more precision. I'm going to chisel out the sides of my nose to make it look a bit more narrow and slender. I also added a little bit more in the cheekbones to hollow out that area as well. Next, I'm going to add some color to the cheeks, so I'm going to take this face palette from MAC. This is the Ignite Wonder face palette, and I'm going to use the bottom middle shade here. It's like an apricot, sort of bronzy, peachy tone, right on my cheekbone area and the apples of the cheeks. I also apply a little bit on the forehead, nose, and chin to give a very subtle, natural look. Then to highlight, I'm taking middle champagne golden shade here and placing this on the cheekbones, brow bone, down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and the cupid's bow of my lip. Moving on to eyes, I'm taking the Tarte Clean Slate 360 Creaseless 12-Hour Smoothing Eye Primer. Just using my fingies, I'm going to blend this out on the eyelid up into the crease area. Then moving on to the shadow, I'm taking the MAC Natural Vice eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to start with a very subtle neutral color here, very light matte brown shade. And I'm just placing this on the lid as a base to work off of, up into the crease, from corner to corner on the lid. Then I'm going to take this MAC Chocolate Brown shade here, using a small fluffy crease brush, and place this first on the outer corner or outer V of the eye, slowly blending inward, about 3/4 of the way over. I'm using a very light hand with this and really blending this out. Then to add a bit more depth in the outer V, I'm taking this dark chocolatey color here. Again, this is matte. Using that same brush, I'm really going to focus this on that outer corner, again blending my way in, but keeping the focus right on the outer V. The exact names of each shade will be listed down below, but if you don't own this palette, of course feel free to use something similar. I can post a few options down there too that you may already have, or to give you a better idea to easily compare to something that you already own. So once my shadow is ready, I'm going to add the Cut Crease. So I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is a full coverage concealer, so it makes it really easy to create a cut crease look. So taking a small concealer brush, I'm going to place this on the lid, starting in the center and then working my way from the inner corner, blending outward. So you're just going to place this directly onto the lid using light strokes to really taper out the outer edge to give you a light base to work off of to really make that lid pop. I honestly really like the way the eyeshadow looks before the cut crease. It is a bit darker. So if you want to skip this step and leave the lid darker and more smoky, that's fine too. It is more of a nighttime look for me. So right over top that concealer, I'm going to use this light shimmery champagne shadow here. And you can use your finger or a brush and place this right over top that concealer. So it's really gonna make that shadow stand out, pop, because the base is a lot lighter and brighter. To fill in my brows, I'm using my IT Cosmetics Brow Power Micro Pencil. I love this pencil, it's very tiny and it makes it super easy to give realistic hair-like strokes. So I wanted to go for a natural, thicker looking brow. My brows are naturally super light and they don't grow a ton of hair, so they're pretty thin. So I really want to thicken and darken these up a bit. So I'm just going to follow the natural shape, starting from the inner corner, and then fill out to thicken up the tail or end area. And I'm just using a lot of little strokes here to create that hair-like look. Now to lighten and brighten the brow bone a bit more, I'm taking this light off-white cream shade here and using a very tiny brush, I'm just placing this right under the brow on the brow bone. Then to add a little bit of a smoked out liner on the bottom, I'm taking this bronzy shimmery shade here, again using a very small brush, and placing this on the bottom lash line from the outer corner, blending my way in. This is just going to darken that area and warm it up a little bit more. Again, super natural, very wearable. To finish the eye, I'm going to use the Urban Decay mascara in black on top and bottom. I did opt out to use lashes because I felt mascara was more wearable, more daytime appropriate for most people. But if you want to add lashes over top, feel free to do so. To finish up my face, I'm going to use the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. This is a hydrating and glowing radiance setting spray. And then to finish up the entire makeup look, I'm using a MAC lip gloss. This is a super light bubblegum baby pink shade. It's super sheer. I'm just going to unclip my hair using my fingers and again the rat tail comb to tease, giving some added volume on the top crown area and to just thicken up any of the curls that may have fallen flat while doing my makeup. So that is everything for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the description box for more information, direct links to shop, and discount codes. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are still subscribed to my channel and follow me on Instagram so you never miss a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next video.